Good day. My name is Wilbert Valenzuela from BSHM 4D. Selected methods and tools for service process. Number one, affinity diagram. It is an analytical tool to gather and organize information from a significant amount of mixed data source and researches, insights, concepts, diagrams, brainstorming ideas, and designs. This method is employed to sort and bundle information into groups or based on their relationships. Often, these connections and relationships provide deeper insights and new ideas. Number two, brainstorming. It is a method to generate ideas from a group of people to solve a designed problem under the direction of a facilitator. Members of the group contribute ideas freely to cover as many areas as possible in search of best possible design. Rough ideas contributed by the participant are gathered and refined to determine solutions. Number three, character profiles. This supplement the understanding and appreciation of designers by providing patterns or trends about service users. Knowing the profile will also help in justifying the innovation and improvement design for the clients. Number four, contextual interview. It refers to interview conducted in the natural environment where the service occurs. Number five, user journey map. It is a diagram that uses illustrations, photographs, and or codes telling out the journey of the user through a service. It helps in identifying the key stage and touch points along the user service experience. What parts of the service work for the under and what parts need to improve. It is useful technique to understand the motivation of customers in relation to their wants, needs, hesitations, and concerns. Diary. It provides a way gathering information about people and their activities and insights about the we of communities. Number seven, documentaries. These are a tool used to provide information at the initial stage of the design process. This method is a visual representation of human emotions and expression captured through film. Number 8, empathy proofs. These are tools for design that considers what the users are thinking and feeling more than what they are doing and saying. Number 9, ethnographic user research is a tool used to support a deeper understanding of the design issues for service designers. Through this research tool, the designer will be able to establish what motivates the users to do something and what hinders them to not do this. Number 10, experience prototype. It is a simulation of service to test new service ideas or design for a specific physical touchpoint. It seeks out the whether the design is applicable to the user or identifies the area that would possibly be improved. Number 11, focus group. It is a setting of deliberately selected people who are participants of discussion about a particular topic, which intends to bring out their perception and feedback to the design ideas. 12, immersion or workshop. It is also known as empathic research or role playing. A researcher involves himself or herself with the study area by becoming part of it. It is a good source of information since the designer will have actual experience with regards to emotions and social interactions with the community. 13. Observation. It is a method that can be used to identify problems when users are interacting with a product. Through observation, services can be evaluated and the user experience can be determined to a certain level. Number 14, personas. This refers to fictional characters created as archetypes, not stereotypes, to represent types of users that avail of the services or products of companies. Personas are created to help understand the needs, behaviors, experiences, and goals of users. Number 15, prototyping. This tool is used to examine the behavior and performance of a fresh design before it goes to production. The service is tested by observing the interaction of the user with the prototype of the service, mimicking the venue settings and conditions where the service is actually rendered. The kinds of prototyping methods are the following. A. Sketches and diagrams. These are used to illustrate the ideas for discussion and analysis. Sketches are among the earliest forms of prototyping and also the simplest to use them to acceptable or of value. B. Storyboarding. This representation of cases or prototype scenario using a series of drawings or pictures to visualize a sequence of events. C. Building blocks prototype. Behind the idea of having fun with building blocks as a toy, the versatility and ability to stimulate creativeness has made this toy a valuable tool in prototyping. D. Role play. This refers to acting out service situation where user interact with products or services. The implied condition clarifies the direction where the service design should take. That the service really exists and then render a possible journey through its functionalities. E. Physical models. For design service that may require physical representation, mock-up can be created for testing. Materials that can be used include paper, cardboard, wax, clay, and wood among the others to build the models. F. User-driven prototype. This prototype method uses a unique approach in coming up with a service design. Instead of the designer conjuring a design for the service user, it is instead the user who will get to make a design. 16. Scenarios. This refers to the creation of a hypothetical story to visualize how user will utilize a service in order to generate designs. Scenarios can either be written or drawn with sufficient detail to anticipate and demonstrate the needs of users. 17. Service prototype. This is a simulation tool to test the service design through observation of the interaction between the user and the prototype of the service, set in the place, situation, and condition where the service truly exists. 18. Shadowing. The researcher acts as an observer only and does not interpret with the participant in any circumstances. In this method, the researcher goes along with the users and observe how they utilize the service or product within their natural environment. 19. Stakeholders map. It is a tool that shows a visual representation of an organization's staff, sponsors, investors, board, partner organizations, or customers. The map reflects the level of interest and importance of the stakeholder in the organization. The stakeholders are listed and sorted on a chart based on the extent of their interest and influence or the power each holds in the organization. A stakeholder map helps determine who among the stakeholders possesses the biggest impact of the organization.